Hello? Let me pull up chat on my phone. Okay, I'm gonna be reading like the most recent ones. Yes. haven't read this one yet. I liked it, but like I haven't read it yet. So, all right, let's see. EM is furious about Pokemon Go. So the other night, I decided to go to a local lake and walk around to play some Pokemon Go. There's dozens of Pokestops around the lake, and quite a few gyms too. So it's a prime location to play. Also, I'm 22, and I went with a friend who's 28. It was a quiet night. Not a whole lot of people walking around. We approach a park and shelter area and notice there's a raid about to start. So we sit at the shelter area to play it. I'm not sure how to explain this if you're unfamiliar with the game, lol. Well, we happened to be the only people there, and across the trail was a park with a few kids and a mom barely paying attention. We're sitting there waiting for the raid to start for about 5 minutes when this mom comes over to us. EM, entitled mom. Oh, hello, Izzy. Can I ask what you are doing here? Me. We're playing Pokemon Go, right? Why? EM. Well, it's pretty creepy you two adults are just sitting here near the park. You need to leave. What? We're minding our own businesses. Maybe you should too. EM, you're making me and my children uncomfortable. I don't want that Pokemon Go. I don't know what that Pokemon Go is, but it sounds like an excuse to watch my kids. Well, we'll only be here for like 10 more minutes, lady. What? We aren't even watching your kids. EM, ridiculous. She then storms back over to the park and sits on the phone with someone. About 3 minutes later, she grabs her kids and comes over again, yelling at us that now her kids can't enjoy the park because us creeps want to kidnap them. She also explained to her children, who both looked to be younger than 10, they had to leave because we were going to hurt them. I was baffled and didn't even know what to say. It's a public trail, a public park, public shelter, and on a lot of days there are dozens of adults playing Pokemon Go. It was so strange. Edit. I know this is so lame, but thank you to whoever gave me the platinum. I don't think I've ever gotten any gold, silver, platinum, so that's really cool. Glad everyone is enjoying my insane encounter with an insane parent. Lol. Alright, see the comments. Yeah, I don't get the issue. I play Pokemon Go, and I have a child. Lol. Our normal park had many Pokemon players, and never once have I worried about my child. Well, alright, let's just go to the next story. Yoy. Alright, let's see this. Entitled mom yells at me for taking my brother to get his vaccines. Last week, my brother needed to get his vaccinations for some disease whose name I forgot. Because my parents were unavailable, so I was the one who had to take him. Where I live, we get those kids of vaccines at the hospital, so I was sitting in the waiting room with my brother. Also, this will be important later, but the entitled mom's kid is visibly sick. Cast, me. Take a guess, Karen. Entitled mom, Karen's kid, my brother. Okay. Alright, let's see. I don't really get the cast part. I came in with my brother and Karen and her kid. We're already sitting down. I'm kind of antisocial, so I sat a couple seats away from her. But of course, Karen has to come and talk to me. A. Karen has the most judgmental look ever on her face. How old are you? Me, 16. Aren't you a little too young? Aren't you a little young to have kids? That's not my kid. He's that B word cut me off in the middle of my sentence. Karen, shut up. Of course he's your kid. I can tell by the similarities. No, that's because he's... Stop trying to defend yourself. It's obvious. You're a blank. S word. Rolls eyes. Karen's kid. That's a bad word. Me, maybe, but at least I know how to raise my brother properly. Karen looked shook for a second, and I thought that was the end of it. But of course, she needs to keep this S word going. If he's your brother, then where are your parents? Me, busy. Karen, liar. Me, okay, can you shut the F up now, please? Karen, who's swearing now? B. Me, rolls eyes. Karen, sighs, kids these days. We get called in by the doctor for the vaccine, and when we get out, Karen is still waiting and can see the little plaster on my brother's arm, and instantly has to input her dumb anti-vax opinion. Karen, vaccines cause autism. Maybe you're not that good at raising your kid after all. For the time, he's my brother. Shut up. Karen's kid coughs. Me, maybe you should have vaccinated your kid because he looks hella sick. Karen is finally silent, and I get the F out of that place.
I can give you the
Okay.
Your neighbor's talking.
Mhm.
Stop talking.
Okay.
It's time to sleep.
Okay.
Don't you know they can hear you, they cannot see you because they can hear your voice. Stop.
Okay.
Are you talking to your friend? Are you talking to someone?
Yeah.
Okay, you have to sleep now. It's already past 7.
Okay.